Muhammad thought he was a prophet, probably, but he thought what he was preaching was going to be in line with what the Bible, the prior scriptures taught. So he was an illiterate guy, but he goes around saying, hey, you should believe in me because I'm confirming your scriptures. I'm teaching exactly the same stuff your prophets of old taught, so just believe in me too. And of course, the Jews and Christians went and looked at their scriptures. They're like, no, you're not. You're contradicting everything our prophets said. You'll see it in the Quran, like Surah 3 and Surah 5, where it's like they're twisting it with their tongues. They know I'm prophesied in there. They know I'm preaching the same stuff. But that created what we call the Islamic dilemma because Muhammad was so ignorant. He said over and over again, I'm confirming the Jewish and the Christian scriptures. We know he contradicts the Bible, Jewish and the Christian scriptures. The dilemma is either our scriptures have been corrupted or they haven't been. If our scriptures have not been corrupted, Islam is false because it teaches Jesus is the Son of God. He died and rose from the dead. It has a contradictory history, and the Quran says the golden calf was made by a Samaritan. We know it was made by Aaron, like that kind of stuff. The other horn of the dilemma is if our scriptures have been corrupted, Islam is false because why is Allah confirming corrupted scriptures? So either way, Islam is false.
Wouldn't the response be that the scriptures that you read have been corrupted?
And I simply ask, well, why does your scriptures confirm mine? Yes, false. We have Codex Sinaiticus, Codex Vaticanus, Codex Alexandrinus, I think is how it's pronounced. All these codices from prior to Islam.
So if you want to say
Bible.
that they were corrupt at the time of Islam, you would expect these documents from that time period to be corrupted, and yet they're not.
Yeah, and again, the Quran in Surah 241 or 47, 543 to 538, 568, 1094, 2946 confirms our scriptures, tells us to believe, tells Jews and Christians to believe in the scriptures you have. Use those scriptures. Over and over again, like a beating drum, the Quran is confirming our scriptures. So if they start attacking our scriptures, they're debunking Islam. There's no debate a Muslim can have with a Christian on the topic of Islam versus Christianity, which is true, which they can win. Because I can just say the best you can do is lose or come out tie. Because if you attack my scriptures, I'm going to just point out your scriptures confirm mine. So what are you doing?
So what's the tie? How would they tie?
Because they could say that they're both false.
That doesn't seem like a tie. It seems like they would lose.
Exactly.